Come on, pal, it's not that bad. You like baseball, right? I think you might like to go sometime?
Okay.
Just don't tell Trish what happened, all right? It'll be our little secret.
A few days later, 6-year-old Clayton was found abandoned at a construction site. There were signs he'd been assaulted. Police ultimately determined his biological father, Mickey, was the killer. 20 years later, Mickey was released from prison. The first thing he did after getting out was push a known pedophile off a high-rise building and threaten the police to find his son's real killer. Otherwise, he'd throw one piece of trash off a building every single day. Officers then located Mickey's wife, Tara. When she heard her husband had killed someone, she finally opened up and shared that painful memory. Her memory led them to a mailman who had been on her street that Sunday, a day he shouldn't have been working. This mailman named Ernie had a record for pedophilia, but he denied harming Clay, claiming he only targeted blonde boys between 8 and 12. He even smugly suggested the killer was likely an amateur, because experienced predators had ways to keep children quiet. Then he gave police a new lead. He'd once seen Tara's nanny's boyfriend washing a pair of blood-stained underwear and trying to coax a crying Clay into keeping it a secret. Lily interrogated the boyfriend, Adam. He admitted to hooking up with his girlfriend while Clayton's parents were out, but swore he never assaulted the boy. The blood on the underwear, he explained, was because he broke a glass. Clayton stepped on the shards. He grabbed the first thing from the laundry basket to stop the bleeding, which happened to be a pair of underwear. He also had an alibi for when Clayton disappeared, but he recalled another detail. Once, while he and his girlfriend were together, Clayton's parents came home unexpectedly. He hid in a closet and overheard Clayton and his friend Johnny run into the room. Clayton was holding a butterfly knife. He said it was a gift from the scarecrow. The scarecrow often gave him cool stuff. This scarecrow seemed to be a mysterious older playmate. Johnny described him as a boy named Damon, who lived nearby but had an unstable temper. Once, Damon accused Clayton of avoiding him and stealing from him. In a rage, he pushed Clayton off his bike, then made a threatening gesture at Johnny. Johnny fled home, terrified. That was the last time Johnny saw Clayton alive. Later, Johnny saw Damon burying something in his yard. Police immediately rushed to Damon's old house and dug up Clayton's bicycle. Had Damon killed Clayton? Just then, Mickey called again. Scott assured him they were closing in, but made him promise to stop the killings. Mickey ignored him. The next morning, police found another man dead beside a car. It was that mailman named Ernie. How did Mickey know who the police had spoken to?